Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to our Animal Crossing Let's Play. In case you're confused as to why this is episode 143, which can I just say is absolutely wild, and not 142, and you feel like you missed that one, that might be the long play. I didn't label it with the episode number because I wanted that to be a little bit more widely, yeah, I just wanted to work like generally on my channel, but make sure you have seen the long play before you've seen this one if you want to. If not, that's also totally fine. You can probably watch most of these episodes just by themselves. Today, I would like to tackle exactly the area that you saw at the very start, the museum. It is time. It has taken us quite a bit to get here, and also I feel like I've worked around this. This was one of the last things I've like landscaped, I think. And I've like kind of been procrastinating it, but I was recording the long play the other day and like working on this entire bit, and it made me very, very excited and motivated to finally, you know, I've been saying it for a while now, but finally work on finishing this island up. Now, that being said, I have a to-do list for myself as to what areas I still need to do, and they're now like, I feel like sort of manageable. You know, this path here leading to the viewing platform and the museum are some of the only areas left, along with Hornsby and Dottie's house. Now, of course, mind you, usually it does take a tiny bit longer than just like one episode per area because of like fillers and details and all that stuff. But I can see the finish line. And Pate wants to leave, which we're not gonna allow. Hey, Malene, I'm kind of, you know, thinking really hard about something. I'm thinking of moving off this island. If I'm gonna be crazy famous pop star, I need to explore the world and like experience stuff. Don't go, Pate. We have literally built you a little, yeah, singer area. Like a little, I don't even know, like a musical sort of singing stuff, and we still want to build you your backstage slash singing apartment. Also one of the only things left to do. But yeah, and I was kind of looking at my list of things to do and just kind of feeling a bit inspired to work on this island, and I was thinking, now this isn't completely confirmed on my end because I don't know how well I can record over the next couple of days, but I was thinking maybe I'll try to fit in another week of Let's Play in December. It probably would be the week just before Christmas. I need cedar saplings. We'll go grab some of those. It'll probably be the week just before Christmas. We'll see. And we're gonna go and do 7 episodes on like consecutive days, because maybe, I feel like probably not, but maybe we could possibly finish this island this year. I am highly doubting it because usually stuff takes much longer. Dang it. Okay, my my Nook's Granny is still closed. What time is it? 6:43. Okay, so we'll have to do that at some other point in time. It is actually not 6:43 in real life, by the way. I don't know if I could ever decorate this early in real life, but yeah. So yeah, it might happen, it might not. I will probably let you know about it in the next couple of episodes, depending on how my planning will go, I think. As for today, though, we'll just kind of focus on the museum. We'll see how far we get. I think it'll probably be like 2 episodes or so. Okay, this is basically just for stunting. I'm just getting out the variety of trees I'm using. So since we're working with the cherry blossom trees as well, we do have like a wide variety. The only thing is we only have 1 cedar tree, so we'll have to figure that out. Okay, and then since the last time I recorded, which was a long play, so that was the Sunken Rock Garden lookout point sort of area, I have done 2 Treasure Island runs. One time, or actually it was 3, I think. 2 of those were, you know, getting more flowers again because I used up almost all of the flowers I had for the lookout area. And then the other thing I just did before today was to get a couple of statues and things for possibly the museum. So I'm gonna go grab those and we'll kind of just, we'll kind of just see what we can fit in. I think a vase also would be fun. I did also get the fake informative statue just because I thought the color might work. Because like the only statues and stuff that I did get were actually the ones that would work like color-wise. Same thing for a couple of the paintings. I actually got some paintings as well, because that might be cute. But I only got the ones, again, that are kind of like in white or blue. Oh yeah, I also did get some round topiaries and triangular topiaries because same thing. I feel like those give sort of like a museum vibe, which I think might be nice. I don't think I'm going to use like any balloons and stuff because I have used that on the viewing platform. I will grab another shell partition because I think that might also be fine. I think I have used it on the left-hand side. So I need to, if I use it, I need to space it out evenly, but it might not be the worst idea. I also got some Turkey Day garden stands. We'll have to see if those are too beige looking or if they work. And then we've got a couple of different vases here. We also still technically maybe have a common butterfly model. Oh, and then one emperor butterfly model as well. I don't know if like something like the sea globe or the bottled ship would also be okay-ish for like the museum vibe. It could, but I'd have to kind of see it. Biotope planter I think might be nice on top of like one of the Turkey Day garden stands. I'll also grab a shell lamp and a shell speaker. And then I think that's probably going to be it for now. Yeah. And then we'll see what we work in. So something I have already done in some of the last episodes was I have placed this fountain right here because I thought it might be quite nice. I have not done an actual like museum build in a hot second. So I'm talking like actually working in like statues and, oh, paintings. Oh, I forgot the paintings and I almost have no room. Okay, I should probably just put the Lily of the Valleys somewhere else. You know what? I'm gonna just put them over here so I don't have to run that far. And then I will also drop this thing here if I can. Here is the cedar sapling, and then I can definitely put the gyroid and the fossil in my storage, and then I have a decent bit of room for some paintings as well. But yeah, I haven't done like a museum build in a minute because I oftentimes just use the museum as like another building then, and also especially not in like these colors. So I'll have to see how this goes. But I thought having like an actual museum vibe might kind of make sense. So these are basically the three that I thought were good. The dynamic, mysterious, and twinkling painting. Now, something we've already done, I think that's the sentence I started and then didn't finish, in one of the recent episodes, was lay this pathing. So it basically connects you to the neighborhood over here and then obviously to the museum, but then also continues over here to what is our campgrounds and outdoor cinema. So we don't have to lay any pathing today, which is nice. And I also already installed this fountain because I thought that would be beautiful. So we've got a bit of a, museum build, typical museum build, statues, paintings, all that, but make it like not symmetrical and kind of eclectic, which I'm kind of excited about. Okay, one thing I'll do quickly, if I can find a tree in close proximity, maybe just this one. I'll grab this one here just so I can try where I could technically place trees, because especially around like this part, that'll be a bit complicated. Now I do think maybe this here could be a tree, but that's obviously kind of on the same tile there. So I think we'd rather go maybe with something here, just something small to like the very front there. And then we'll work with like a statue or something just behind the fountain. And maybe we'll try, we try a topiary. Okay, so how close can I push these things? So I can definitely push it quite close to the entrance itself. I can't push it closer to the building though, I don't think. Okay. Now, obviously, if I were to place a topiary there, I could kind of hide the red if I want to do that symmetrically, which actually might be a vibe, depending on... Oh yeah, see, on that side, it almost feels like it has to move further in. It's all about perspective. Yeah, no, it also doesn't work. Yeah, I might do this. Now, one thing I did want to exchange, well, I'll have to see that from the viewing platform, was that I wanted this here to be a beautiful statue instead. So it's like a bit more elegant, although I think I might have liked the glowing moss statue is the word. Yeah, it still works, although it kind of looks like she's holding the balloon now, which I find a bit odd. Okay, so actually, change of plans. We'll return that to the glowing moss statue and just use the beautiful statue closer to the actual museum. I think that also works. That's also okay for me. Glowing moss statue goes back here. Also, obviously, still missing a few fillers. I don't know if there'd be anything else because this is quite far back. I do not think you would see any of that. So, yeah, maybe all that in the back left is going to be filler stuff. Okay, so let's try around with some of the statues we have. So we obviously have the beautiful statue. Again, I do not think I can push that any closer, which is, of course, a little bit upsetting. And then I have the Kalon statue, I think, or is a Valiant statue. The Valiant statue is like really, really tall. And I think it might also be 2x2. This one here. I would love to use this though. I think it's like a very typical museum statue, but just it looks so fancy, you know? I don't know where it would have the right amount of attention though. Also, I don't know which one is the right one, by the way. I might be using the fake one right here. Okay, I did sort of like you seeing it on the left. And then maybe this will be a painting instead. Let me see what type of paintings I have. So the dynamic one is of a wave. Obviously quite small. Cute though. Definitely cute. I like the easel sort of vibe though. I feel like, you know. Okay. I would have to place that from the other side. I like that you see where they hang them up in the background though. That's like a nice detail that they give you. See, that's nice. Ate now sitting in the middle of the area. Okay. Honestly, I think the painting is quite nice there, although also maybe the painting goes here. We just kind of deal with the red of the museum itself. And then maybe this is the topiary instead. Oh, hi Daisy. What's up? Please, you have to help me. You're better at this, so I have a favor to ask you. Could you catch me a tiger butterfly, Daisy honey? Now is a actually bad time. I'm designing right now. Otherwise, of course I would have done it. I didn't mean to pressure you. Maybe you'll be free to help me some other time. Yes, absolutely. Talk to me later, and then we'll see. Okay, didn't love that. I think the topiary would probably have to go here. Ooh, now that's nice though. Okay, maybe change of plans and maybe this is the topiary and then we don't do this symmetrically and we have like a statue on this side. I'm still thinking about the Valiant one too. I'll put that back in a second. Okay, Mysterious was the one with the rock formation. We still have the twinkling painting also. Yes. And then we still have the dynamic painting, which also cute. A little bit too small here, I think. Ate, Pate, honey, you're cute. You gotta, you know what I mean? Oh, maybe like this is good though. I feel like we could have even something planted here. Yes, perfect. And then this would be a bit of a different tree. I think actually that could be a pink second day hardwood. And so it'd be kind of like a nice transition just in that gap between, what is Pate doing? Just in that gap between the topiary and the painting itself. You know, I feel like it would really nicely kind of bridge that gap and kind of, yeah, just hide any of the tile edges. What am I saying? Okay, this is my indicator to have this as a second stage tree. And then I will actually just throw in a custom design right here immediately. And then that way we can, maybe just some leaves, honestly. That way we can just put it down and leave it there already. That's good. Was that the mysterious one? Yes, perfect. Okay, so we'll have this tree here grow. Now, I do have the beautiful statue towards the side there, which I think works. I think that works. Also, you know what? The Valiant statue, the big one with the wings. How would that look if we place it somewhere here? Oh my god, I never noticed it has that pattern on the wings. Does the other one also have that? It does. I was gonna say it doesn't, but no, it does. It just, the reflection is quite different. Okay, Pate is now interested in this. Oh, and she is shocked by it. Wow, Pate's shock looks... It's like her eye color is inverted, which is a bit of a shock. Okay. That's a bit weird. I feel like towards just the edges here also should be mostly trees, so that when you stand just in front of the houses, or also possibly on the viewing platform, like also the space between should maybe be a tree. I feel like it'd be kind of weird if suddenly there was just this statue peeking through, so that if you're standing here, there's like some tree stuff going on. Okay, let's go back and let's check. This is the tile like between the houses. Okay, but so could I maybe have a tree here? And then maybe there. And then oh, no. And then maybe there. I gotta check if that works out, and I think this should be a tree as well. Now, since you see like the hardwood, I think we're gonna do, oh, possibly a coconut or a cedar tree, which are both quite nice and tall. Oh god, I don't know why, but I was not ready to make tree decisions today. Okay, I think that the one on the right-hand side would be nice as a coconut, honestly. Just standing in front of the houses, this one here gave me some coconut vibes. Whatever that means. It gave me coconut vibes. And then maybe the one just behind Deli's house so the one on the front of the cliff. That one would be a cedar tree, because those are really tall. And I think that works. Okay, so you will be a cedar tree, and I will let you grow completely so you don't get a custom design. And then this will be coconut. And then I think, you know, in terms of having the good variety, maybe this will be a bamboo tree then, also fully grown. And then we could try and bring in some pink here. So we're going to do a regular sapling. And this one will probably be like third stage, right? So that we've got a bit of a height difference in these trees. You know, maybe that's like nice, and then maybe somewhere like this or a tile over could be another small-ish tree. Maybe that could also be a coconut, but like a third stage, so it's like it's a tad smaller, but we still bring in the coconut vibes. Feels like coconut, I guess. Okay. God, the trees are really gonna make me go nuts, I think, because it's too much. It's too much planning. Too much variety. Maybe one of these days I'll create like an island that only has one variety of trees. Oh my god, look, we've got the tall fountain action. That's so pretty. I think this is too much. I think this is too much. On the right-hand side, I want to maybe see it again here, but then possibly with a tree so that there's a bit of a distance between, or maybe it'll be over further to the right-hand side. Speaking of trees though, now that's a good point. I don't know exactly where I could even place trees because, okay, so I've got one behind there. Obviously we could have one there. Yeah. And then this is like the row of trees that we can even have at all. Maybe another one here. So the trees over to the back there are kind of odd. Maybe I should have pulled the fountain a bit further to the front so I could have one more somewhere over to that side. But also maybe it'll be okay. I think the statue is disappearing too much. Yeah, so I don't know if we'd maybe put it here instead. But forward. I don't know what looks the best if you kind of enter the area, you know? But I think this would be sort of like in a good spot if you just view it from like this angle right here. Because you'd very clearly see it. Again, I'll have to check where to put trees for like a best possible effect, but I feel like, you know, maybe. Honestly, it would probably be good to have a tree here. In reference or in relation to the ones in the background, at least from the front view. From this view, probably not so much. From this view, I'd say more like here. Okay. Maybe the Valiant statue is also just not nice because it's too tall. Who knows? It might not be the good one. It might not be the one to use. See, because I think... Can this be a tree? Okay, so this could be, but I don't think this could be because it's like basically still on the corner of the museum. Correct. Correct. Okay. Rude. Honestly, rude. So if I switch up the fountain, that's a lot of like, I'll have to do it and test it first again. I apologize for that. Yeah, I think whatever we do, we're not going to get anything close enough to the museum, which is kind of really annoying. And I think that exactly was my fear, wasn't it? It could work if I do this, I think, because then, and I feel like that would still be fine for the fountain location. But then I do think that this can now be a tree. And then that as a like fully grown one. Yeah, or in this case, honestly. Hold on, I think the topiary needs to go again. It needs to leave. It's like yeah, maybe this was the introduction to more greenery on that side. Yeah, but I think that would solve my issue, I won't lie. I think that would solve my issue. Again, same line as on this side, which not so great, but yeah. Okay, now I shouldn't do a green one though. So maybe I'll do a cedar tree here. And then maybe also the Valiant statue could look quite nice if there is a tree that kind of hides this gap. I don't even know what direction, etc. But maybe like so. And then twisted whichever way. Okay. And then I think also back here, I'm gonna try to do a pink tree maybe. And then we've got cedar tree, fully grown pink tree, and then maybe we do another green one here. That'll be like third stage. I gotta do some time traveling in a second, I think, to look at this. This one here is once again unclear. I think this tree here can still stay. That'll be a tree, so that'll be hopefully, you know, taking care of all those gaps. Oh, it is now 7, so actually I'll run to Nook's Cranny real quick. Oh, there's a couple of tiles just behind this house that still need to be covered, by the way. Why did I never, like, finish that? When I was building the neighborhood, it was like those few tiles were just too much. Kind of get it, though. Okay. Oh, interesting items today. You know, I have been thinking of also, like, I still, at some point, maybe want to do it, like a no online island. It would be such a cool challenge. I don't know if I could do it, like, time-wise at the minute. But I still kind of think about it. And then every time I enter my Nook's Cranny, I'm like, oh my god, I really should not. Because the items, I mean, the fact that you only get 5 items per day, first of all. But then also, no. It's like a giant pink bear, a school locker, and an iced coffee. What am I gonna build with that, you know? And then I don't even know what type of theme would be good for like a no online, if you even choose to do any theme at all. I don't know. Okay, so I've purchased my cedar trees, which means I can now plant one here at least. And then let's figure out a couple more stuff, a couple more things to put around. Oh, I also still have, yeah, right, this one here. Let me see. Do I want this though? It's weird because I feel like we all very obviously know that this is fake. So it makes me kind of not want to use it. Empty tile. Do you see that? There's an empty tile in front of the, oh my god. In front of the wind turbine. Okay, I'm just gonna put down a wheat though. I remember this spot I was struggling with. Maybe that would have solved the issue. Too late now though. Too late. Yeah, I feel like the informative statue isn't gonna be it. I think I'm not gonna use it. I do still have this one here. Oh. Oh, this one's also maybe good. Especially up against the tree here. Ooh. You know? And then the other thing I still wanted to definitely try out was not the topiary, the Turkey Day garden stand. Yes. Oh, because that could also work, right? Okay, so let's return this back to the beautiful statue. Because it was quite beautiful. Okay, sorry about that. And then maybe this would be a garden stand sort of vibe with a vase? Question mark? Well, vase. Vase. Also, imagine the tree doesn't have any pears, okay? Because I still intend to hopefully shake all of them. Okay, so these are the different vase options I have, and then also we do still have the sea globe and the bottled ship. I feel like I might like the bottled ship. Oh yes, I like the bottled ship. Okay, can I see the robust statue here? Now, I feel like the beautiful statue is more beautiful. Spacing-wise, I actually quite like this one. The dude. I don't know if I will like the Valiant one, admittedly. I think this is like a good composition of items there over to the left side, though. Might also work with some fencing, which again, I'd probably have to go back and check out what that looks like on the viewing platform. Plus, additionally, I don't know if like wooden fencing would fit this like vibe. But maybe. And then I still have, obviously, I do want to use the beautiful statue. So I still have that one. And maybe that'll just be put like over here then, together with the other one. Mayhaps, or mayhaps also here. Oh. Good stuff. We probably shouldn't have too many more exciting things over to this front. We still have the dynamic painting though. Oh, they're all like angled, I think. So they all probably look better somewhere on the right-hand side. Okay. Gonna have to move my stuff as well. All right, so what if I maybe put the painting here? Oh my god, see, there's even this like label on the back there. Nice. Is that kind of like an authenticity thing? I mean, I'm not going to be able to read it, but I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be, right? That's so nice. Those little details are actually so cute. Yeah, because I feel like over there would be nice, maybe. Oh my god, why does everyone want to talk to me? I've got a surprise for you, Malene. Boom! Prezi! Oh no. Check it out, it's a pajama dress. Pretty awesome, but you know, if it's not your thing, no big. Are you... Actually, I feel like pajama dress is quite nice. Oh, that's quite lovely. Appreciate it. Thank you, Pate. Am I supposed to take a nap, maybe? All right, I was wearing a custom design. Maybe I'm supposed to sleep. Maybe she's telling me this isn't it, Malene. You gotta, no. Do something else. Wear this, please, as a dress. Thank you. Okay, with a potential tree. Maybe this is quite nice. Let me get my storage stuff out of here. I think I'm not gonna, I don't know if I want anything here because I feel like this is quite a nice moment to get like a view of the campsite stuff. And then if there's like statues or something peeking through, probably a bit weird. I could imagine having another like Turkey Day garden stand somewhere. And I could also definitely have another shell partition. Where was the other one? There, okay. I'm gonna try to maybe have it here. We'll see, depending on the coconut tree, which, by the way, was supposed to be third stage if I remember correctly. There we go. Yeah, and then this might be like a potential layering moment again. So it's like wherever we place the tree, I guess here could be an option. This would then have to be like maybe another Turkey Day garden stand. Oh yeah, that may be nice. That may be nice. Maybe we can do more layering and we can put the vase. Oh yeah, wait, okay. So what if I put a shell lamp on top? Yes. Basically exactly what I envisioned. What if I put... Oh my god, I'm gonna put it in again. What if I put a shell lamp on top of this? Oh my god, that looks amazing. Can I just say, that is an awesome combination of items. Oh my god, you could probably do like an entire like coastal elegant core, or like a sea castle, like an underwater castle. Oh, the ideas. The ideas. The ideas. Just sounded like that had an R in it. Ideas. There we go. Yeah, that's a good layering though. With, okay, fine one is the taller one, right? Oh, also not bad. Depends a bit on the trees. You know, a little bit of code on the floor. That could work. This kind of looks a bit like waves or something. Yeah, I don't hate it. I'm still thinking about the beautiful statue, by the way. But at what point does it get too many items, you know? Too many items and not enough stuff. Plus, maybe another tree. Actually, we can't though. No, we can't. Okay, this was a pink one, right? I think this was a pink one. And this was a green one. But then I would want this to be a green one too. So I'm unsure if that'll work. Maybe it'll have to be the opposite way around. So this is a green one. And this is a pink one. Oh, that was glitchy. Was that correct? So this is a green. And then this is a pink. And then I guess this would be a green one again. Or wait, this also could have been a pink one. It really isn't like a lot of pink around, so I'm just... Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna put in a tree and we're gonna check it out. This also probably shouldn't be tall, like shouldn't be fully grown, so I'm maybe also gonna do third stage, which then makes me think one of these should probably be like a coconut instead. Okay, now I'm just changing everything. All right, how about I return the little bamboo tree, and then we're actually just gonna go and skip like 2 days, so we see the first few first few trees, just kind of, yeah, how they look if they were a bit more grown, and then I think it's easier to switch them out. So let's go 2 days into the future. Oh, okay, yeah. So, oh gosh, we've also got a lot more petals floating down now. Let me see. So obviously, if you stand like this, I mean, I'm standing in the way. If you stand like this, the tree does actually cover quite a bit of the painting. However, I think I usually take my pictures kind of in like with the trick, meaning I go into first person, go all the way up, and then go back out, and also you can go even higher, in which case now I really do like it. So I think this is good. And also I think that if you're just like walking, I feel like I don't mind it because you very clearly see that it's a painting, and the closer you get, you know, the better that is. So this, I would say I am happy with. I'm going to stunt this one. There's also another fossil. The area that isn't decorated is getting smaller and smaller, obviously. So my fossils are spawning, yeah, are just always where I'm working now. Because they're obviously just being forced into the tiny area, I guess. Okay, let's also adjust this part here. With the fountain, and then we can hopefully kind of leave that where it was. I'm gonna do 3x3 again, and then we'll see if maybe we have to do like a separate tile piece somewhere to the side to kind of extend it and make it a bit more visible to like to one area, I guess. And then we'll take a look at all the different trees. Okay, so I do think this tree here being at least third stage would be really good. So that cedar tree, yeah, will hopefully also very much help in covering covering that bit. Honestly, looking at this here now, I do think because we have the pink tree just in front of the museum, maybe I don't want the pink tree there. Maybe that should be a coconut. A coconut in the background, and then this will be the green one. So we'll actually go switch this. So you will be a green tree, and then I'll have to put on my little designer hat because I obviously need to place some sand pathing first in order for this to then be a coconut tree. We'll see how nicely covered that's going to be later on. You know, because obviously the bamboo and I feel like the coconut don't have quite as much foliage, which just sometimes when I plant a tree, that's like my main focus point is like the foliage that it can give me. So, you know, we'll check that out. So far, so good. And then you, okay, that's also kind of tough now because I think this size is great in terms of comparing it to the ones in the background, right? However, I think in order for that like item display to really work, it maybe should be a 3rd stage tree. But it might be like a pink one. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the pink tree that I just got over here so it can continue growing overnight when I just time travel again. Okay, I think this will be good. This will be probably good. We just might have to move the shell partition. All of these still need to grow. All right. And so I would say after getting this fossil, oh yeah, because you know what? We still have to analyze and check out all the fossils. Put the stuff back up here. Especially the storage. Yeah, because I have so many fossils in my storage. I'm only missing very few though in the museum. So maybe we'll do that once we have like done this area, which I think we'll have to continue in the next episode. But maybe once this area is done, we'll go and yeah, get all the fossils that we have assessed, etc. Okay, so with that done, you know what? Maybe I will just go and skip another day and then we'll check out the trees one more time. So now all of the 3rd stage trees should be done. Oh, interesting. Okay, the cedar tree might actually cover up more than I want. Let me just check that out. I still might want to see it because honestly, I don't mind it covering up this like edge of the building, and then we can still push or pull this one over if we just move it a tiny bit. I think like now, you know, we could still do that, which I think from this side, well, we'll see. we'll see. The coconut tree is gonna take a little while to grow. Now we've got these as 3rd stage. Okay, so my thought is that actually the 2nd stage hardwood there worked a lot better, but I'd actually like it to be pink. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a replant. Okay, we'll figure out the trees and then we'll continue with the rest next time. Okay, I feel like that's a good plan maybe. So we'll take this one. We'll take this one and we'll replant a regular sapling. And this time it won't be 3rd stage, but it will be 2nd stage, which also might make it okay with the hardwood that you can see on the left-hand side. Otherwise, those would have been exactly the same. And I feel like that would not have been nice. And then I think that could stay a green one. And I think it can probably also stay this size. Now, if I plant a sapling here, that will stunt the coconut. So that can't be done. We're gonna stunt it here, and then I will just go and leave my custom design there so I know that I still have to like fix something up. Okay. Oh yeah, this coconut is amazing now. Love that. So peach goes here. Could be stunted way further to the front too. This is a bunch of open tiles that I'll have to fix up. Oh, and you know what? This pear tree could be further to the front. And no, actually we'll leave it though, because we can have a wheat field situation right there this way, which I think is good. Okay, so coconut Coconut tree, stunted. Bamboo? Yeah, I'll let that grow. I'll let that grow, I think. I'll let these grow too. But now since we're gonna have this one as a pink tree, I think this one's gonna be too much, isn't it? Okay, we still have that green one with us. So we'll try green one instead. There we go. Large, young hair. And then with the others grown fully, I do think a third stage makes sense there also. Okay, now what items do I have left? I still have topiaries. I still have one more painting. Okay, good to know. The informative statue, which I'm not going to use. Another Valiant statue. A fine vase, a garland, my wardrobe, topiary, shell speaker, and topiary, and the planter. So nothing like actually, no like big items. Okay, we might move. I just stunted that tree, but we might move the shell partition here instead because we're not gonna see it super well behind that coconut anymore. So maybe we'll move that here instead. Kind of there. And then you know what? I think that is a good item balance. I'm gonna go switch out this vase because with the beautiful statue there, I think that'll be nicer. I don't know if we use the small one somewhere else. Maybe. No, I think that's a good balance though. I feel like with the shell partition, the statue, and the Turkey Day garden stand, that makes like a nice, it's like 3 items. And I feel like putting together 3 items is oftentimes very aesthetic. Also, I think does actually follow like a principle of design or something. I don't really know much about the theory of it. But I do think there's like just putting together 3 items I think is genuinely not the worst. Okay, I'm trying to think of where I could maybe fit this in, but just on the floor with like nothing around it seems a tad unnecessary maybe. This bamboo tree will still grow. I mean, maybe we can try it just here, but then actually no, that's like the same line as this. Still kind of a spot right there. Is that too much? Maybe. Oh, see, from this view, I actually don't like the bigger vase. Maybe it is the smaller one. All right. Yeah, from here it's sort of the smaller one if we can put something behind the statue. Alrighty, so what other trees still have to grow? So some stuff still has to grow one more day, of course, like the fully grown things. This tree here isn't supposed to be there. Maybe do you think we can still figure these out? I don't know how long the episode is. I'm assuming almost an hour already. But then I also did just upload a 5-hour-long play, so maybe it's okay. Maybe that's just fine. Okay, bit of fencing here maybe, so you can stand there for a picture, and then, a tree right there would be nice. A tree maybe right here would be nice. And maybe we'll fit in something there too. Okay, I think we haven't had a cedar tree here in a while. So that'll be pink, right? I gotta keep that in mind. Pink and green. But the bamboo is right there. The coconut is right there. Maybe this is the cedar tree then. But like small-ish. Maybe second, maybe third stage. I'm gonna put down a 2. So I'll check at that size. Okay. Maybe this here should be a bamboo tree. And then that will be maybe pink. there's going to be pink towards the left, but I think pink might work. But then we have a large one to test, but I think a large one is too much. Okay, let me look at it though. I know that there was just one here and I removed it again, but you know. Yeah, I think it's too tall. If you go into picture mode, it's sort of fine, but then I do actually think we'll have a second stage pink hardwood to the left there. We have a pink hardwood to the right. Maybe that's gonna be too much. Oh, we could also try this one as a pink one, and then this one's a green one, a smaller green one. I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay, wait. Let's try that though. So you have to be a green one. Second stage, second day growth, like so, and then you will be pink, but that might be, again, might be too much because there's one in the background too. Okay, I will go skip, I would say 2 days to check on these. Alrighty, okay, so now the cedar tree is grown, sorry. I actually kind of like the extra painting there. I feel like maybe some of you might not like it because it's like dark blue and it feels like it's quite full over there now. But I actually kind of like it because it makes everything kind of look, yeah, even more like eclectic sort of. I think we should actually have another tree here. Even though that goes against my rule of like not having trees directly behind each other, but I think that tree could help us. Even if it's just gonna be like a second stage bamboo or something, I'll check. Okay, the tree in the background still hasn't fully grown. This one is now done though. This one right here. You will be stunted. There we go. And then I can also wipe this away. Okay, and then these are grown now. All right, so we've got some bamboo shoot over here, which I'll go grab. Oh yeah, I think the pink one here is actually okay-ish though. Because I think if you just walk on the path, you know, they'll always be in very different parts of the frame, which is very good. So I think this is kind of like a good distribution of pink. They are quite in the same line here, but again, I think it's fine. And then if you stand here to take a picture, they're kind of not visible at all. Okay, I like these here though. These two, I'm stunned. So oh, can I just stunt them together maybe? Probably smart. And then you might have to be a third stage, I think. The bamboo, I think, would be a nice third stage. And speaking of bamboo trees, I will actually sneakily grab that one just quickly to see if my bamboo thought here was correct. I don't know. I feel like, once again, it's quite... I mean, if you stand right here, it might be too obvious that it's the same tile. But I think if you walk there, it's kind of fine. And then, especially from this angle, it's quite different. Although, from that angle, I think it has to be even placed further back. Yeah, I think it has to be... Is it here? But that's with two trees in the same line. Oh, that's kind of what I need from like this point though. Dang. Or the beautiful statue could also be a tree. But then that's the same as the pink hardwood. Maybe it's not noticeable though. The same line sort of thing. It's quite pretty from here. I think I want to take the risk. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it. Okay. Bamboo shoot. And then this one goes back here and will continue to grow one more stage. Okay, and then you know what? I'm gonna leave you I don't know if this is a cliffhanger. I mean, how intense of a cliffhanger are not fully grown trees. However, I think I'm gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. I'll try to have 2 episodes up this week. So if you're seeing it, like if this was uploaded on a Tuesday, then the next one should be up on a Friday or Saturday. So you don't have to wait for too long. And then I think we're gonna continue right here with the museum. I think this is already kind of looking good though. Thank you all so much for watching and hanging out today. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and then I will see you hopefully in the next episode. Bye everyone.